Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are listening to this particular message. I want to say that, first of all, this is the first time I'm broadcasting live a message that usually I would post directly on my Facebook page or directly on an Instagram page. This video is because of my concerns of the high suicidal rate by young men. Particularly in Grenada, but it's worldwide. But this message is not just for young men, it's for young women, it's for anybody that has got ears to hear what I have to say today. I will tell you that, first of all, it's certainly a challenge for me today to be giving you this message. And I'm being honest with you, because usually I would give you a message. Most people would know me from messages that would be within sport or within news articles or news stories, but this is what already I've already started talking and people are trying to attack what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. This is what it means by coming out of your comfort zone, getting out of your bed and delivering a message which is heard and can help other people's lives. This is what I've always done, so why wouldn't it be different today? So we're going to start right now. I'm going to start this with actually a particular scripture, and I'm only using the scripture for this part here as words of wisdom that have come down through the years. And it basically says, it's Psalms chapter 19 verse 14. It says, the one who has, as a matter of fact, let me bring this up on the screen for you. Bring it up on the screen for you so you can see it. You can read with me. Okay, so it says, the one who has a clean heart, clean hands, and a pure heart, who does not trust in an idol or swear by a false god. So to break that down, in these times, it's one who keeps themselves out of situations which would cause them to sell themselves short, put themselves in situations for money, for example, to put themselves in positions that they know that's not correct and not right, and they're still doing it, and they're getting their hands dirty, doing the things that you know are not right, but still getting your hands involved with it. A pure heart. What is a pure heart? What does a pure heart look like? And what is the condition of our own heart? And who does not trust in an idol? Who does not trust in, what is an idol? An idol can be money. An idol can be a person, an idea. For example, my idol can be, well, every time I have a problem, I'm going to run to the drink. Every time I've got a problem, I'm going to run to the drugs. Every time I've got a problem, I'm going to cut myself. Every time I've got a problem, I'm going to run to Facebook. That's an idol. It's something you look towards, and when you look towards it, you look to that thing for gratification, for verification, for permission. Or swear by a false god. So a false god, does that mean that you're praying to some statue? No, a false god could be Facebook. So if I've got a problem, I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'm going to listen to a whole lot of people on Facebook. I'm going to go to people that are not qualified to tell me what I should be doing in my life. I'm going to go to people that are unqualified. You see people on Twitter. They may post a comment, and the amount of things that come along the side, and they actually embrace that into their lives, that negativity, that toxin, rather than going to a source where it's pure and clean and good for them. Some people in their lives look to their mothers and their fathers and even their mothers and fathers that have toxic things to say to their children. They put them up as gods, like regardless of what they say. They will embrace that and take that into their hearts, and it can do real damage. A mother or a father telling a child that they're useless, that never amount to much. You know how damaging that can be? So we're going to talk about these things today. And today, look to make the changes within our lives, me included when I do this. So I'm going to get a pen and paper out, which I've got here, and we're going to get started. Let me take this off the screen. And let's get started. Social media is almost an idol and a god for many people today. They get up in the morning, they check on social media. You know, some people have joy and great pleasure in seeing people getting upset and seeing people be downrated and downtrodden. That's a society we're in today. And if you're in that society and you're around that culture, of course, the condition of the heart is one that needs to be looked at. So this session is about you, personally to you. It's about your life and about where you're really going in your life. This is about you getting breakthrough in your life. This is about you making real change in your life. This is about you taking that next step in your life, in your relationships, in your friendships, in your work life, in your personal life. These are the things that we're going to look at today. What is the condition of your heart? You'd be surprised. Oh, I'm a good person. I don't need to watch this. I'm a good person. Are you? Well, maybe you are. Fair enough. But this message is for those who have ears and choose to listen. So, piece of paper here. Now, when you do this, you've got to make sure that you've got time by yourself, undisturbed, no social media, no telephone calls, and you lock yourself away to do this. You really need to do this and give yourself a time. Yeah, I'm going to do that book. I will bring that book up another time. I'll probably do it in the third. I've got 3 of these sessions I'm going to do today. So that will be my third one of the session. Okay. So I will come around to do that today. So back on point, I will come back to you about it, Kenny. So 4 areas of the heart. Like I was saying, you need to take this time alone. You need to be absolutely honest. You don't have to prove anything to anybody but yourself. The 4 areas of life we're going to be looking at within the condition of the heart. We're looking at hate. We're looking at well, not in 4, 5. Dislike, like, and love. Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 areas of life. Hate, dislike, like, and love. So you get your piece of paper out, and this is just you. This ain't something you share with somebody else. It's not something you tell somebody else. This is about you and your life. So the first thing, put down the word hate. Get 4 pieces of paper out. Here's the first piece of paper. The word hate. It's a strong word. And it creates lots of emotions. And if you're honest and you're open, you're going to see the benefits of this. You get this piece of paper down, pen and paper down, lock yourself away, and then you're going to write down all the things that you hate. All the things that you hate. All of them. Put them down in your pad. So you write them down. Okay? You write them down on that pad. You listen down. So there can be things you hate about life, things you hate about yourself. And believe me, there's a lot of self-hating going on. It's things you hate about yourself, not like hate. So you write those things down. You put them on the paper, you write them down. When I first did this exercise, I was in San Francisco when I wrote it down. I locked myself away and I was horrified at the amount of things that I hated. I tell you, and I kid you not, 4 sides of A4 paper that I filled out things I hated. Things I hated about myself, things I hated about society, people I had hatred towards. Absolutely incredible. You take those things and you make sure you put them down on the paper. Pour it out, let it out. It could be experiences, painful experiences you've had in life. It could be unfortunate situations you've had in your life that you really, 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 it's gone beyond the point of dislike, hate. And the second thing you're going to do, once you've done that, you're going to look at it. You're going to tear it up. And you're going to throw it in the bin. That's your hate. Then you're going to go on with your dislike. Dislikes. And again, you'll write down the things that you dislike. Fresh paper. Things you dislike. You might not hate them, but you dislike them. So then you write that down. Again, you write those things that you dislike. You might dislike the fact that you have to go to work every day. You may dislike the fact that you have to wash the dishes twice a week. You might dislike the fact that, hey, you might dislike the fact that you don't like the area that you live in. That's not hatred, you just dislike it. Look, I just don't like this. See, dislike. You don't hate, you dislike. You write those things down that you dislike. See, the emotion will be different to the hate. The emotion will be different. So you take that dislike, you put the dislikes down, again, you write them down. Make sure you're emptying your heart, you're getting everything out. As you see, you might physically see your body, your heart, and you'll start seeing pouring out, literally pouring out the dislikes. It's like toxin. You know, when you go through the toilet, you're in the toilet and you're letting that toxin out, it's the same thing you're doing with the heart. So we've done dislikes. Now this is the part I love. Then we write the things in the world that we like. I can't spell the word like now. I still can't spell the word like. Yeah. Then we get a page, we write the things that we like in the world. The things we like to see. It might be charity, it could be good works. It could be things that you like about yourself. For some people, that's difficult. But you've got to find things that you like about yourself. It could be 3 things that you like about yourself, but that's 3 things that you like. Okay? Clean page. The dislike paper, by the way, that's gone in the bin. So we have the like now. What do you like? You think people you may like, things you may like, works you may like, things that people do at work, or people you've seen, things that celebrities may have done you may like, the things that they've done. Or it might be just your friend, your neighbor, somebody that you watch on Facebook, you think, oh yeah, I like that. I like that. I like the way they did that. Oh, I wish I could be like that. I like that. Take that and embrace that. So that's like. Now what you do with the like, once you've put your likes down, you keep it. You keep it. And then we're left, last page, with the word love. Crucial. We've got the word love there. Last piece of paper. And you write down all the things that you love, the people that you love, the places that you love. It might be things you eat that you love, but write those things down. and keep them. So you look at your likes and your loves. Can you turn your likes to your loves? What you're doing here is focusing on being less toxic. You're focusing on being more loving. You're focusing on the more beautiful things in life. And in that sense, you're giving yourself hope. You're giving yourself real hope, because now you're looking at things that you like and you love. And there are things about you that you like and love. Quietly. That's between you and yourself, nobody else. Because in the next step, which I'm going to bring up, the next video I'm going to be doing for you is, what do we do once this happens? When we discover the things that we like and we love, that we want to manifest that more in life. We want to see that more in our life. That might be, I like to travel, so you need to travel more. I like my work environment, or I like the fact that my own boss, or I love the fact that I'm free and I can do what I like in terms of I don't have to go into work. I'm self-employed. I can do and control the hours I can. I love my family. I love my children. I love my partner. I love my life. These things are important, that you're actually grateful of these things that you have around you. So you become more of a grateful person of the things you like and you love. Okay. Now, in the next video I do, I'm going to be talking about how you can manifest those things and make those things happen in your life, starting from today. So we've just talked about the condition of the heart. By the end of this exercise, doing it correctly, being honest with yourself. When I finished, I mean, I broke down about 4 times doing that thing, because it made me have to be honest with myself. Often in social media, people put on a face, a facade for the camera. Beside, there's a lot behind. There's a lot of people that are in a lot of pain. And that's why I posted this video out today, because there are a lot of people out there who are suffering, a lot of people out there that are in pain. There are a lot of people are suffering in silence. You know, I know a lot of people across social media. I know a lot of people, but very few people that I will talk about my private life to. Very, very few. You'd be surprised. And that's just today's society. People have got a lot of pride that people don't want to talk about certain things. But here's an opportunity for you to first have this conversation. Okay? So let me know how you do with the exercise. All right? Let me give you this. There you go. Flashes up for you. There. So I'll just put this up there for you. There we go. Send me an email. There we go. And again, that's on the Facebook page. That's on the YouTube channel. So send me a message. Let me know how you're doing with this exercise. Let me know. Give me your testimonies. Let me know how you're doing with this exercise, how it's helping your life today. Do it for you. So in the next video I'm going to talk about how, once you've made those changes and you've taken that toxicity out, what this new life and this new world can bring for you. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes with the next video talking about how you can make those changes for your life today, and you don't have to make any excuses. You can get on, do all the things you need to achieve in your life today. I'm going to show you how. Thank you for watching.